What's going on, YouTube? It's my man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. As you can tell, got my Dak jersey on. The reason why I got my Dak jersey on is because I'm tired of this shit. I feel like I gotta come defend Dak against the blasphemy that's coming out of Eagle fan base's mouth. It's just ridiculous to think that Carson Wentz trumps Dak and is so much better than Dak. It is just amazing. Let's see if we can make this a little less bright. There we go. It's just, it amazes me. It amazes me. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about Carson Wentz or Dak Prescott over here and Carson Wentz over here. Now let me center myself so that way I can have both of my stats on each side. So that way we can look and compare each to each. Now we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this because I just think it's funny. I just think it's hilarious to think this. So we're going to talk about Dak Prescott and we're going to talk about Carson Wentz. And this is what I got for you guys. So this is going to end the debate because we want to talk about facts, right? We like to look at the facts, right? So these are the facts. And when I emphasize facts, it's because I'm coming after someone. I'm coming after someone that is such a homer that just doesn't see the writing on the wall. And it cracks me up. It makes me laugh inside. Now, we all know I wasn't a Dak guy. I wanted Romo to stay starting. I know he got hurt. I know Dak came in. And I wanted Dak to finish his rookie season. Why? Because he was on such a roll. You don't pull someone out like that. Just because Romo has proven himself and shown that, you know what? You know what's funny is that team in 16 was built for Romo. Built for Romo. We had a decent defense. Dez Bryant is a Romo type of receiver, meaning Romo's a gunslinger and throws it up, while Dak Prescott needs a guy to be on point like Troy Aikman. Needs to have his guy running the correct route and not doing 50-50 balls. That's the type of quarterback Romo was, and that's the kind of quarterback Dak Prescott is compared to Troy Aikman. Aikman was a guy that needed his receivers to be on point. But anyway, let's get down to brass tacks and look at the facts. Let's look at the facts. So 2016, Carson Wentz had 3,782 yards, 16 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, and a pass rating of 79.3. Now let's look at Dak Prescott's. 3,667 yards, 23 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 104 pass rating. And he set the completion record for most completions without an interception. Check mark, Dak. Let's go on to year 2. Carson Wentz had 3,286 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a passer rating of 101.9. He missed 3 games. Who knows what would have happened in those 3 games? But at the end of the day, Carson Wentz gets hurt. Carson Wentz doesn't finish the season. Carson Wentz doesn't get to the playoffs. Carson Wentz doesn't win a playoff game or 2 playoff games. Doesn't win a Super Bowl. That was all Nick Foles. And yes, you can say that Carson Wentz had a hand in it, which he did, a big hand, but he doesn't get the credit. Why doesn't he get the credit? Because he didn't do what needed to be done to get to the Super Bowl, because who knows what would have happened. But we're not playing the what-if game. We're not playing the what-if game. I'm sorry. We're just not. That's not happening. So now, let's go on to the next year. Sorry. I was grabbing... Let's go on to the next year. Let's go on to the last year. This past year. And we both know each team made the Super Bowl. But let's look. Dak Prescott, 3,885 yards with 22 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. And a passer rating of 96.6. While Carson Wentz had 3,074 yards. Sorry, I'm drunk. Fucking up. 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a passer rating of 102.2. Now, We see the facts. We see the stats here. We see the stats here. Now, please tell me how Carson Wentz is better than Dak. Because if you look at the head-to-head, Carson Wentz has only beaten the Cowboys twice. Dak Prescott has beaten the Eagles 4 times. He owns the NFC East, going 13-5. Again, 13-5 against the NFC. Against the NFC East, beating the Eagles 4 out of the 6 times we've played each other since both guys have come into the league. Now, please tell me how Dak Prescott is better. Carson Wentz is better. Please tell me how Carson Wentz is the obvious choice to take between the two. Dak Prescott wins games. He wins games. They both had a 13-3. Actually, that's a lie. Dak Prescott had a 13-win season, staying healthy all season. Carson Wentz, won 10 games before he got hurt? Won 10 games? Or 9 or 11, whatever it was, before he got hurt in 2017. On 16, Dak Prescott won 13-3 and stayed healthy the whole season. Yeah, he lost to the Packers, but that's because we had a shitty defense. There's variables, like I said. And it just cracks me up. So let's look at the total of yards. Carson Wentz has 10,152 yards total passing. 70 touchdowns and 28 interceptions, with a grand total pass rating of 92.5. While Dak Prescott, on the other hand, has almost 11,000 yards, with 10,876 yards, 67 touchdown passes, 25 interceptions, and a passer rating of 96. Passer rating difference is 3.5. Dak Prescott has less touchdowns by 3, but has less interceptions by 3. And let's just say Carson Wentz plays those, he missed 8 games? Let's tack on 1 interception per game. That's 7 interceptions, bringing you to a grand total of 35? Come on. But if you want to add in touchdowns too, let's do 2 touchdowns a game? 14, so that's 84. To Dak, 67. But those are what ifs. We're looking at what's on paper, black and white. We're looking at what's in front of us. And what's in front of us says that Dak Prescott is better than Carson Wentz, because Dak Prescott, and I gave you the yards for Dak, and it's right there. You can look for it yourself. It's just so funny to me that Eagle fans think that Carson Wentz is the guy. He is better than Dak. The proof is right there. Look at the stats. It's all right there in black and white. Dak Prescott has the better numbers. And the most important thing, he wins games. 4-2 against the Eagles. Are you shitting me? And you want to say Carson Wentz is the guy? You want to say Carson Wentz is a for sure off the board before Dak? I don't think so. It's a toss-up. I'm not saying Dak runs away with this. By no means. By no stretch of the imagination. But at the same time, it's a toss-up. Look at the numbers. Please. Look at the numbers, because we like to look at facts around here. If you look at the numbers, the facts, Dak Prescott wins all day. I'm out. Peace.